4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey guys, Ro16 here, bringing on Starcraft commentary. This is going to be the Nate MSL round of 16. Continuing on, we have the so-called Group C. First set, Kwanro up against Bogus. Kwanro, yet again, getting himself into a round of 16. Wow, he is going to be at the bottom right-hand corner as the yellow zerg. Going to have Bogus, the surprise, at the upper left-hand as the red terran, the guy that cheesecaked Bisu. I want to call it cheesecaking just because I feel it sounds funnier and goofier. But yeah, Bogus now has another tough opponent in front of him, and I think in a series, honestly, I don't know how to trust this guy. He's very new to the scene, very inexperienced, not even really that solid a player. Definitely he's shown a few good plays here and there. He's shown that his TVZ is decent. So I look forward to see what he manages here against Kwanro. But I gotta say that Kwanro definitely in all respects has the advantage here. He has the experience. He's been in this situation plenty of times. Last season he got into the finals. The season before that at the Lost Saga, he got himself into the round of 16, I believe, where he, I believe, lost against Stork. So, and then ended up in the Avalon MSL, being one of the people that knocked Stork out. But I think definitely mentally has the advantage. Bogus, the new guy here, never been at the stage like this before. Gotta be wondering if he's feeling any sort of pressure. Kwanro, obviously, he's just gonna go for a 12 hatch to start things off, apparently. Gotta play off 2 base, probably go for 2 base mutas. That's what I'm expecting from him. Gonna show his muta play. Kwanro for very good muta control. On the opposite side, think I saw Bogus going for a Rax, at least I hope so. Going for his 12cc, going for a 14cc, I'm sorry, against the pro like Kwanro, who's known for being aggressive, would generally be considered a rather silly move. So I assume he's gonna go for 1 Rax into expansion. Going for his standard, kind of the standard TVZ these days. Kwanro, meanwhile, not getting his spawning pole alongside extractor going. And I really don't know what to expect from this. I honestly expect Kwanro to not have too much trouble with Bogus. It's just Bogus' inexperience, his lack of a lot of official games, and just, yeah, overall, the fact that he just does not have the experience, or honestly, I believe the skills to defeat a player of his quality. I think, honestly, he played, though, I gotta admit that he played fairly well in the round of 32, played a good game. Overall, played well against Savior, which is actually not so hard these days. Then played a good game against Gwemchi in the winners match. Despite losing that, played a good, strong macro game, very entertaining game overall. Ended up losing that, but still played a good game. Now just sitting around with an SCV scout, being overall annoying. Well, Kwanro goes for quick layers, so most likely this is a telltale sign of very quick mutas. Bogus Mule now adding his second Rax. I assume we're going to see his Refinery and Academy up fairly soon alongside. Kwanro going to build his first initial Zerglings and just go out there and see if he can't get that scout out of his base. SCV just running around making sure that it's, you know, not being fooled in any weird fashion. Maybe there was a Hydra Den in the natural expansion was being down, so maybe Kwanro will be faking him up for lurkers. But Kwanro's not really the type. He just usually plays pretty straight up, plays aggressively straight up, going to go for those mutas, going to go hold Bogus back, then get his economy going, then just hit him straight on and win that way. Bogus, I saw, still keeping his SCV scout alive, just trying to desperately, always as a turn, you want to try to stay alive long enough to see what tech the Zerg pops down. It is rather difficult to do, but if he manages to do it, you're in a pretty good position. He's most likely going to lose his SCV after 1 more hit. Still manages somehow keep it alive. Gonna get hit with a drone, maybe. Oh, still running into the next expansion. Did see that, but it got killed by the drone. So drone gets 1 kill. Hooray, drone, hero drone. Yeah, we are seeing the Academy come up now. So just looking forward to see what Bogus' does against Kwanro here. Kwanro is going for that Spire and moving out with a drone alongside Zerglings. Almost like it is going to expand here at the, what is that, 6:30 o'clock or so. Moving out just to put on pressure. There is a bunker at the natural expansion Bogus had very early on. Just put it almost the minute he started building his commander. Instantly put down a bunker. Zerglings are going to be there and try to attack. There is 1 single supply to being put down by Bogus, just in front of that supply, just in front of the bunker to protect it. Meanwhile, Kwanro is going to expand at the 7. And yeah, he's gonna expand it to 7 and just take his third base. Now, hasn't even got his mutas out yet, but is already expanding. So he's this is kind of his new style where he plays economics early on, but then switches up and goes very heavy on the very heavy on the aggression and just stays off those 3 bases, off those 3 gases, constantly pumps forces, just doesn't let up. That doesn't always work, as was the example in the game between Hero and Light. Just yeah, go check that out if you haven't. I don't know why you haven't, because that game was commentated on first. Let's see, Bogus getting the scans at the natural end of the main as he gets his comset station up. Gonna spot scan, know that Mutalisk are up, so I did see him building his engineer bay. Most likely ready at this point. We're going to see some turrets up, and 6 mutas going to pop in his second. And another bunker, meanwhile, being put down. One of the quick reactions by Bogus, putting down a bunker at the lower side of the natural expansion near the mineral line. Turrets also coming down. He's going to put 4 Marines inside of the bunker. Bunker in that position actually defends your natural expansion much better than a turret does. Turret has the range. Turrets have the range, of course, but they don't have the same overall damage output. Well, not necessarily. They have likened damage output as the 4 Marines inside, but the bunker will still stay there. The bunker is not going to get shut down. It takes a lot more hits to take than a bunker to take down a turret. Turret only needs... You can have a large enough clump of mutas take 2 hits, then fly away while the turret burns. Is taking out... I think it's managed to take a 1 single SCV there, but not much else. The bunker and 1 single turret are helping. Kwanro is, meanwhile, is going to continue flying around. Pretty good defensive grid so far by Bogus as he puts down his 3rd racks. Has those 2 turrets inside, has a decent Medic Marine force. Kwanro is going to go in there to prevent a 3rd turret from coming up. But he's going to have a hard time going for any heavy. He's going to go for Queen's Nest. He's not going to be able to penetrate overall. Bogus getting a scan on the lower left hand, so he's going to know he's going to be facing up against the gas. But yeah, Kwanro is going to manage to at least take out some SCVs here, the lower left hand. There is a turret being built there. He's still picking off more SCVs. Did lose a Mutalisk. That's a trade-off right there. Kwanro, meanwhile, transferring drones all over the place for interesting reasons. Still flying around with those Mutalisks. I feel he really needs to do some damage to the Medic Marines at this point. He's picked off some SCVs. Going to go for the bunker now, but I honestly feel he should wait for the troop to come out, kind of force that troop to come out and try to do... I think he's trying to redirect those Medic Marines outside the base so he can go inside as he gets his hive up.